you ever feel alone, let the memories carry you home to the spot where we jumped the chain, to the place where you call me baby. If your heart needs
look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment and each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one, she told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. How could that?
Good morning, everybody. We are honored to be here at this wedding for Jesse and Charlene. This is a sacred moment, not just for you two, but for everyone here. Weddings are sacred. You two are starting a new family and merging two families. You're making promises to each other, and your families are making promises to each other. United in their love for you and your love for them, and the future that your union will hold. A lot of thought and preparation has gone into this. You've taken each other by the right hand as a token of the vows you're about to make to each other. You've both told me that you've prepared your own vows. So we're going to start with Jesse.
Charlene Eva Peterson. Ever since I met you, your soul has healed me more and more every day, and I'm so grateful that God has put you on my path. You seek out the good in me even when life is hard, from a sunset on a tailgate from 600 miles in Colorado to over 5,000 miles in a different continent. And even though we've been together for so little time, I know I want to be right next to you for this life or the next. And if I'm going to be put back on this earth again, I will make sure I will find you in that lifetime and forever after that. Our future has great challenges in it, but I know with God on our side, we can cross any beaten path and follow the path we strive to be on. All I ask is this: passionately love me like you have from the moment our eyes met. Never change who you are. Know that I am here for you whenever and wherever I may be in the world. Dig the bullets out of my chest and stitch me up when I'm in the battlefield of my own mind. Tell our future kids that their daddy will always love them no matter what little rascals they become. And don't leave me before my time is up, because I can never think to live a day without you. I love you.
Charlene, you had vows as well?
All right. Jesse, I'm so excited to live this life with you. From when we first met to you proposing to me at a little reservoir with a beautiful sunset, to now standing here getting married. I can't wait to see what our future brings. Thank you for bringing me out of my shell and pushing me to always be better. Thank you for being my best friend in love. Thank you for supporting me through my hard days and being such a bright guiding light in my life. You've taught me so much since we first met, to be confident in myself, to explore the world, to not be scared, to love with all my heart. I promise to always be by your side and to always support you. I promise to always work on myself and our relationship to better our future. This year of long distance has taught me to love hard and fight harder for us. I know we're going to experience hard things, but I also know that together we can get through anything. My heart is yours. I love you more.
All right. Jesse Chapman Taylor, do you receive Charlene Eva Peterson as your lawfully wedded wife, and do you, of your own free will and choice, solemnly promise, as her companion and lawfully wedded husband, that you will cleave unto her and none else, that you will observe all the laws, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining to the holy state of matrimony, and that you will love, honor, and cherish her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Charlene Eva Peterson, do you receive Jesse Chapman Taylor as your lawfully wedded husband, and do you, of your own free will and choice, solemnly promise as his companion and lawfully wedded wife that you will cleave to him and to none else, that you will observe all the laws, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining to the holy state of matrimony, and that you will love, honor, and cherish him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
By virtue of the legal authority vested in me as an elder in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I pronounce you, Jesse Chapman Taylor, and Charlene Eva Peterson, husband and wife, legally and lawfully wedded for the period of your mortal lives. You may kiss the bride. All arise, please congratulate the bride and groom.
Beautiful woman, where do you be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew?
This is only the second wedding I've done. Please forgive me. As token of the vows, promises you've made to each other and to God and to your families, there are rings to exchange as a symbol of those promises.
I read all those fairy tales too, and tucked into bed all those nights. And I knew the first time it was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. Someday you might know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles up at you. I loved her first.